I think we've decided to do it Saturday and Sunday or Sunday and Monday, I forget. But my schedule is really, really hectic. So, but before we get to that little shit she just added. So, anyways, I put Thought of You yesterday, the Astros, the Rockets, and Coca-Cola really went all out. Then, today, so all this time, no communication from her. But she had been stalking me on social media. So you can see who sees your stuff on Instagram and TikTok, and not so much on Facebook, but I'm not really a Facebook person. So I can see every time I open up social media, and guess what? My platforms, my job, my life is social media. So when I open social media, guess who the first person I see every fucking day is? Her. I don't care about what she's doing. I'm giving her the space that she obviously needs. She's ghosting me. So my therapist says that when people pull away from you, let them. Let them. And that's what I did. That's what I did before the wedding. Went to the wedding. I didn't hold anything against her. She had told me crazy ass shit before I saw her at the wedding. I didn't say anything about her. I wasn't even angry. The situation on the phone from the previous incident leading up to the wedding never bothered me. It still doesn't bother me. This right here, we're going to go through how I feel. Because I know that there are a lot of parents out there, and I would usually be one myself if a child of her age and stature that she believes that she has, was to come to you and say what I'm about to read, you would probably drop to the floor, grab your gun safe, and just say, fuck it. What's the fucking point, right? That's how I used to think. It's not how I think anymore. Here's the text message. So this morning I texted her and I said, good morning. You've been on my mind and I just wanted to check on you. How are you doing? Question mark. Are you happy? Question mark. Are we talking? Question mark. Not talking? Question mark. I remember you saying that you started therapy and that's truly amazing. Being alone with yourself is completely understandable. I just want you to know I'm here and I love you. With a heart emoji. Something very nice. I didn't mention one thing about myself. I am learning to communicate better and match my intentions with my delivery. That's something that I actually am working on in therapy. I'm not just saying that for anything. Everybody should be in therapy because communication is the thing that tears people apart the most. Everybody holds all of their shit in and they play this fake ass game until they antagonize and go off on the innocent people. Remember the verbiage I used yesterday. You hold all that stuff in, you are going to choose to use your pain, your rage, and your anxiety. That's going to be your weapon of war, and you're going to wind up going to war with somebody that's completely innocent and doesn't deserve all that you're bringing. So, on the cusp, immediately. So I texted her, well, it wasn't me, it's an hour later. But today at 9:40 this morning, that's the message I sent her, asking her all questions about her. Because again, I have had conversations with my husband. We are both completely concerned about her mental stability. He's more concerned with our relationship or lack thereof, but I have been foreseeing this coming since she was little. But I never gave in to that energy. I knew it was there. I could feel it. That's why maybe she feels that my relationship has felt forced. But it wasn't because I was pushing her away. It's because she's pushed me away my whole life. She must be listening to me because she's steadily texting. Whatever. So anyways, if I was a daughter and I had any kind of other mom than what I actually had, I would love for my mom to send me a text that says, "Good morning. You've been on my mind. I just want to check on you. How are you doing? Are you happy? Are we talking? Are we not talking? I remember you just started therapy, and that's truly amazing. Being alone and with yourself is completely understandable. This is my assumption. I'm choosing to stay positive, even though I know my instincts are telling me different. I'm still remaining positive. Why? Because I'm an adult and I'm a parent. That's my job. While I didn't know how to do my job before, I know how to do my job now. And I don't have to apologize anymore because I'm healed from what I've done. So, here's the response I get. I would have loved to have gotten a message from anybody in life. You know who messages me like this every morning? My husband. My husband. Even though I don't see him, well, I do see him every day because he does come up here. This is our master. He uses the shower. If he wants to sleep in the bed, he can. I don't make him stay downstairs. He just chooses to because he doesn't like our bed. And I'm usually working. Last night I got off at 4 o'clock this morning. Got up at 8. Here we are. Actually, I just took a little nap. Really didn't sleep. So why all this backstory in specific to this climax of a text that I'm about to read? Because everything she's about to say is completely false. And you're going to hear it from me now. You've been hearing it from me. Y'all know the relationship I have with my mother. So for me to be compared to my mother is the ultimate nail in the coffin. I knew it was coming though. So I'm going to read it. You're going to hear how I feel about it. And then we're going to discuss, as parents, when our children behave in this manner and feel these feelings and have these outbursts, how to work through them. Y'all always want to know how to heal. Here is a situation. I don't know what podcast she's listening to, but I never said that I was going to beat your ass. Like, honestly, you should probably put down the marijuana. Just saying. So, I don't know what podcast. She's not on mine. While this is a live show, she's not on mine. I don't know what podcast she's listening to, but it's not me. So, here's what her response to my very genuine text message was. My demeanor changes because, as a mother, as any parent, you don't ever we always feel like failures, right? And especially with our first child, because we don't know what the fuck we're doing. We make up with each other child. The things we fuck up with one, we fix with the other, and so forth and so on. So the only child always gets the bad shtick. That's me and my family. She feels that that's her in her life. But I can honestly tell you for 100%, while she may have memories of stories that I told her about things that I did, like doing cocaine for 2 years every day of my life, she's pointing out the fact that talking about spanking your kid and being afraid to spank your kid because you're afraid of not being able to stop means that I can go to court and go to jail. You don't think that I fucking know that? That's why I don't fucking hit anybody. Admitting you have, acknowledging that you have, and taking accountability for the negatives that you have. This girl is on a roll. I don't know. She's on somebody else's podcast, and she's been listening to my voice for 24 years, plus 9 months. I don't know what fucking podcast she's listening to, but she is on a roll with these text messages. She thrives on drama. She'll be the first one to tell you that she hates drama. She does. She'll tell you real quick, I hate drama, blah, blah, blah. I can't stand this. I'm cutting everybody out of my life. Let me tell you what she actually does. She actually sits behind the screen and watches everybody because she just sits back and observes. That is the definition of a fucking narcissist. You sit back like a fucking serial killer casing their victim. You're a predator. You're an aggressor. You're the negative variable in every equation. You sit back and stalk people's lives. It's fucking weird. It's fucking weird. When I did look at one of your pictures, I actually posted and I meant what I said. But to sit back and stalk people's lives, she claimed to have taken and blocked like so many family members, all this and that. Oh, I can't stand them. They're fake. I can't stand this. I don't like people putting me on a pedestal. I don't like people liking me just because I'm in the Air Force. I don't even know what the fuck this bitch does like, to be honest with you. Because all she tells you about is what she don't like. Again, why is it so hard to love? Because it starts with yourself. I told y'all I was going to give y'all that answer today. Here's your answer. It is hard to love because it starts with yourself. And if you don't love yourself, then you can't love nobody else. How do you love yourself? You can't heal until you deal. This is a person who clearly doesn't want to deal right now. Here's the response to my beautiful, caring, and genuine text message. What I am about to tell you is about to give me... She put, give me great satisfaction. Oh, okay, I see what she's saying. Here we go. Again, this is live action, so let's go. What I am about to tell you is going to give you, talking about me, great, in all big words, all big letters, satisfaction, because I know you fucking thrive off drama and being the fucking victim. But I'm listening to your stupid ass podcast full of lies. The way you depicted the day I blew up on you is literally comical. My husband and I actually did talk to her boyfriend that night, and she did collapse, and she has admitted to both my husband and myself that she actually blacked out and was on the bathroom floor and does not remember what she told me. Okay? So we're going to break this down for her because apparently she needs some reminding. There you go. I audibly laughed at the things you said because they are all false. You self-project all of your insecurities and bullshit on everyone else to try and make yourself look better. And again, you are not my mom. Well, my vagina and my reproductive organs and my body say different, and I got like 1,000 pictures of you, just saying. And as you get older, guess what? You're starting to look like me. Boom. Where do we leave off on this crazy ass rant? You are more and more like Meemaw. That is what they call my mom. She says you are more and more like Meemaw every day. That is giving me the gun with one bullet loaded in the chamber, pulling the trigger and blowing my brains all over the wall where the hole is. I can literally look to the left of me, and there was a hole where I threw that fucking globe with the owl in it she gave me. We'll have to fix that before we move, but again, Maddie's made me break a lot of shit over the years. Sorry. didn't mean